methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
I'm about to hit
this is taken at the 3.
Bitch.
Oh, look at that.
Try to block. I took that out of there.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start off. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now McCoy. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Hey,
he was looking for Watkins that time.
YouTube.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
Hey, if you had the
maybe
bazooka,
somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
54, Mike.
Goff on 1st down. Open man right side is Cup, complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Come on, let's go. Mike, 54.
14. Bravo.
On 1st down, it's gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Hey, Charlie.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Gone. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'm trying to lean on his ass every time.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I want you to run that fucking ball with that quarterback. That's what I want your ass to do. He gonna caught that bitch up. I'm gonna get my fucking phone.
Shotgun snap to
coming.
Mahomes.
Yeah, he coming.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Tight down. There you go.
Yellow. Let's get it.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a 1-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Oh, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I'm about to teach your ass about getting that formation.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 75 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tape and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points,
You can get that
it's a
little shit.
whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things up.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now, that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Mahomes now to throw.
Come on, fam. Let's touch down. Oh,
This
shit.
is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that hasn't figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Again, they run with Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, L.A.
Bitch, I ain't about to stand up for your
Todd
crazy ass.
Gurley, 52 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
They'll try and run him with Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a
I should
short
have ran his ass over.
And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run.
I bet you
In
won't.
any event, the try for 2 fails.
Put 50 on it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end
You
zone
ain't gonna
for
pay
a
me, man,
touchback.
'cause I know how you is. Nigga, I gave you $80 for a game, nigga. What the fuck you talking
KC
about?
offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Right, that
And when
80
you
get
start
40
plotting
back,
for
nigga.
this
So
drive,
you mean,
you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
You ain't bet it.
Tyreek Hill, 75 yards.
You ain't bet it.
And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
No, nigga, you didn't bet it.
That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got
Yeah, I was gonna bet you,
looseness
but
in
you
the
said, I
speed.
know
So
how
even
you
though you
gonna
force
act.
him
You
from the
didn't bet
pocket,
it.
he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible
I
to
did
hem
bet
him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, It puts so much stress on your defense, trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field, so you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find it, and he did that.
You could have got more timeouts. Come on.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They run. It's Gurley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. This widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
Yeah, right, Telvin.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do
You
that.
got Bazooka, you trying to throw that bitch. I'm already knowing.
It's almost like, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved the hand.
Kill his ass. He don't catch it.
But some teams like to do something.
Yeah, he dropped that bitch.
A little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
Got me fucked up.
He'll
go right here.
Watkins on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete. Sammy Watkins the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been headed down for much of the game. How about him getting outside there?
I bet.
That's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Steps away to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Thank you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Come on, Tyreek. Tyreek. You were very bad. Bitch, you got nothing to beg.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Break. Put that mark on his ass right here.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Rams on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. Rolling to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Goff eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Flushed out right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.